Ow, 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 ooh, wow! Apefather is live. It's been a while. It's been a while, but I'm back. The boys are back in town. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The boys are back in town. Oh, yeah. Where's all the haters? Where's Zadie Savage complaining? Hey, you never do lives, and you're never here, Mama Luke. You're never at the lives. Anyway, so Apefather's back. We're going to do a quick live. We're going to do a lot of lives, I promise. I know I said I've been doing it. I've been crazy. It's been crazy. I got to take care of the mom. She's almost coming home from rehab. You guys don't understand. I got a lot of obligations. I got a lot of family responsibilities. Got to take care of the wife, the doctor's offices. I even had to take the kids to the doctors. My kids had to go to dentist. Forget about it, Motto. I've been busy. What's up there, Mark Tube? Mark Tube, I think you became my best friend. I think it's amazing. Mark Tube went from my worst enemy to my best friend. I don't know how it's possible, but thank you, brother. How you doing? Enjoying the summer? How's it going? You going to the beaches? Be careful in the ocean. These sharks are no joke, man. There's been a lot of shark attacks. You got to be careful. You know, people think it's a joke. Listen, I love the ocean my whole life. Forget about it. I used to go to Coney Island. I jumped off the Rockaway Bridge. That was the thing in Brooklyn. It was like an initiation. You wanted to be on the Avenue U boys. You wanted to be on the Kings Highway boys. You had to jump off the effing bridge. 118 feet. I jumped. Whew, almost hit a friggin' boat. Did you see how I exposed yet another lie? What is it this time, ball breaker? What did you expose? That my schlong is bigger than yours? What did you expose? Tell me. I've been listening to your songs all day. This is something special, my man. I mean, you know what it is? I would really love to believe that you're being serious, you know, because most people, they break my balls all day. So if you're being serious, you know, God bless you, brother. I appreciate that. I really, really do from the bottom of my heart. You know, music is always going to be my true love. You know, look, I don't care how old I am. I'm going to make it. All right. I'm going to make it in music. I'm going to make it in business. I'm going to become a big success. I don't care. I'm 46. Hey, you look at Ray Kroc from McDonald's. He was in his 50s when he made it. He was just a salesman. That's all he was. He was selling the friggin' milkshakes, you know, the multiple milkshake shakers. And then you got KFC, the Colonel. The Colonel, he made it when he was in his 70s, baby. So I am not too old. I'm going to make it. Okay, I understand that, ball breaker. You're right. But you have to understand, sometimes family has to come first, even no matter if you're working any job. Okay, you don't understand the severity of the things I'm dealing with in my life. My mom, you know, she wasn't walking. She's walking now. Great. She's doing better. Okay. So yeah, I got to take care of the mom. I got to take care of my wife. I got to take care of the kids. I've been busy. What do you want from me, man? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no way Mark Tube, there's no, Mark, are you the real Mark Tube? It can't be. It can't be, right? This is a guy who literally hated me worse than anyone on earth. Now this guy's like my best friend. Is it possible that your account was hacked? I would love it if MarkTube was just made a change, you know. Hater to Apefather supporter. That would be a nice thing. Would it be? He likes my music. Listen, I appreciate that very much. You don't know how much I appreciate that. Music is what it's all about for Apefather. Salud, Gendani. No music. That means I'm going to do a song. All right, let's do a song for MarkTube. MarkTube, what'd you like? Like a Dream? You want to hear a story? I wrote this for my cousin's wedding, my cousin, Carolyn. She was getting married, and she came to me, and she said, "Cuz, you're a great..." She thinks I'm a great singer. I think I'm a terrible singer. I think I'm the worst singer in the world, but I'm a good piano player. I think I'm a good songwriter. But she said, "You think you could write a song for my wedding?" Okay, so I said, "Sure." So I came up with this melody. It's called Like a Dream for my cousin Carolyn, her wedding. Came so far, here we are, so in love. This time it is true. When we kissed, that's when I wanted to spend my life with you. When you need someone to hold on to you, I will. When you need someone to listen to you, I will. When you need someone to take care of you, I will. Held my hand, my life began. Pictured my life, you are what I see. It must be, it's like a dream when I look into your eyes. This moment, this thing so long took me by surprise. Came so far, here we are, so in love. This time it is true. When we kissed, that's when I wanted to spend my life with you. It's like a dream. Oh! V for Victory music. You could unmute your phone now, ball breaker. Thank you, Mark Tube. Thank you. Back to the Future. Good afternoon. Well, Billy Joel is, obviously the best there ever was. He's the greatest singer, the greatest songwriter, the greatest piano player, super extremely talented person. And he's my idol, Billy. I try to sound like him, we're both from New York. So, I'll tell you a funny story, then we'll talk about some finance stuff. I had a Billy Joel tribute band, right? So when I was younger, I used to, play all around Bay Ridge. I played everywhere. Brooklyn, Coney Island, I was all over Brooklyn, okay? And I had a singer. I was the lead singer, but I had a backup singer. This guy named Adam. Okay, guy had a ridiculous high voice. I needed him for like really insane like high notes. Like if we're doing like friggin' Boston or some crazy shit, I needed him for the insane, because we did other stuff besides Billy Joel. Like Billy Joel was like the main stuff, but we throw in Journey, some Bon Jovi, of course, some Elton John, But the thing is, he wasn't from like New York. He sang things like an opera singer. That was the only thing about it. I love the fact that he had a high range. But I was trying to explain to him, like when you sing Billy Joel's music, you got to sound like you're from The Sopranos. People don't understand this. There was this other guy who, when they did the Moving Out, I auditioned for Moving Out. I got all the producers loved me. I made it to the final level. And the producer came up to me. I met all the top people in Moving Out. And he shook my hand. He said, Billy already picked someone rich. He goes, honestly, I would have picked you. He said, you have exactly what it takes. But the guy that they picked, I forget his name. I got to look it up. He had that Broadway vibe. But I think that's what they wanted. They wanted the Broadway sound. So like Adam and this other guy, they sang like, they'll sing Piano Man like this. Like it was like friggin' Cats. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. I was like, you can't sing Billy Joel's music like that. I said it to them. It sucks ass. You got to sound like you're from New York. You understand? You got to have a soprano thing. You got to have something going on there. You understand? You gotta be like, Anthony works in the grocery store, saving his pennies for someday. My mama Leone left a note on the door. She said, Sonny, move out to the country. See, Billy, a lot of Billy's stuff is not about being a good singer. And that's why I think I could do it so well. It's kind of a New York thing, anything. You take any one of his songs, like, you went uptown riding in your limousine with your fine Park Avenue clothes. You had the Dom Perignon in your hand to spoon up your nose. It's not really about being a good singer. It's about that. See, I do have that whole New York vibe, that whole Tony Soprano. That I know, it was from technically Jersey, but still, I still consider him New York. Sylvester Stallone. A lot of Billy stuff is like that. You got to sing it like you're Stallone or you're like Tony Soprano. Anyway, I'm going to be doing a lot more than a studio. I actually have studio versions. If you actually do a search, I'll give you an example, and this is my biggest music video. If you do a search for Richie Lavoie, Levoi, the Brooklyn song, that was done in the studio. That was a professional. You hear my voice. It was a professional studio version of the Brooklyn song. You'll see the thumbnail to Cognac. Now that particular song, it's funny because you all say studio. That actually winded up getting rated, if you could believe this, by Brooklyn Magazine. Brooklyn Magazine called that song the greatest ballad ever written about Brooklyn, New York. I shit you not. You could look this up. Look up Brooklyn Magazine. Do a search on YouTube, right? Or do a search on Google. Excuse me, on Google, and type in Richie Lavoie, L-E. It's not a lie. Look it up, Ball Breaker. It's not a lie. Look it up on Google. Richie Lavoie, Levoi, and put in the Brooklyn song and put in Brooklyn Magazine. And you will see that Brooklyn Magazine rated that song. Well, then look it up. This guy saying there's no such article. Look it up. Okay, they rated that song the greatest ballad ever written about Brooklyn. Okay, a lot of things are going to be happening in my life very, very soon. I don't even know who that is, Adam. Aviv Geffen? I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. Is that a new artist? I'm not even sure who that is. I never heard of that person before. I'll look them up though immediately. Thank you, Back to the Future. Back to the Future is my brother. I love him. He's a great supporter of me and my family. Thank you, Back to the Future 99. He says, Apefather is the best piano player with a YouTube channel. And look, I'll always say it. I want all of you to know, if one day I become a successful, like say, musician, and someone would ask me if I'm a singer, I want all of you to know I would say I'm not. I am not a good singer, okay? Matter of fact, maybe one day other people will sing my music. That would be great. You know what I mean? Maybe I could get like some artists to sing my stuff. I'm a piano player. I'm a pretty good songwriter, I think. I would consider myself a good songwriter and a good piano player. I sing because it's fun. That's why I sing. It's just, I can't explain it. It's fun. Like, I don't think that I'm LeBron like James when I play basketball. You understand? But I still like to play basketball. You understand? I like to go bowling with my kids. We go bowling a lot. I'm not on the PBA, you know? Sometimes I do a little miniature golf with my kids. I'm not freaking Tiger Woods, you know? Sometimes we do things because it's fun. You understand? I'm not bragging. Okay, listen to me. I'm not see, once again, Rahul said, if you do some melodies, it's a Viv Geffen, I'll die from happiness. I'm going to look it up right after this live stream, Adam. I'm going to look it up. A Viv Geffen. I'm going to look it up. 100%. Anyway, getting back, I'm not bragging. This is what happens. Haters have this thing where if you eat at fast food restaurants, listen, this is their thing. They say you're poor. So whenever I eat at I love fast food. I'll be honest with you. I love barbecue. I love fast food. I also love Italian food. I love everything. I love hibachi steakhouse. I love a variety of foods, right? But here's the thing. The general consensus and the argument that haters have is if you eat at fast food. Also, this is another thing. If you have a barbecue, you're poor because they figure these people don't understand that I buy the Nathan's hot dogs. I buy the big family pack. It's $20. I buy the family pack. And then the meat I get for friggin' just 3 hamburgers. I get the really thick hamburgers. They're like friggin' $12 each. I get friggin' like a whole bunch of them. I got like 10 of them. Then I get steak. Then I get everything else. My wife sometimes likes other things. I don't really show it. Sometimes I'll make the plant-based burgers. Sometimes I don't really show this a lot, but I make the chicken thighs for the dogs, the rotisserie chicken for the dogs. So here's the thing. When I went to Chick-fil-A, I spent $120 yesterday. 120. Then I went back. People don't even know I got more shit. I wound up getting a couple of milkshakes. That was another like whatever it was. I think they're like $8 each or something. So that's another like almost $20. So you figure like $140. I spent $140 at Chick-fil-A. Now, if you count all the barbecue, if you count the rotisserie, you count the chicken thighs, Nathan's hot dogs, hamburgers, steaks, if you count all of it, hamburger buns, hot dog buns, then you got to get all the other shit. You got to get the ketchup, the Peter sauce, you got to get the mustard, you get the mayonnaise, you got to get all that shit. $100. It's $100. So you figure 140 at Chick-fil-A, right? You figure another $100 at the barbecue. So that's what, 240. I spent another $30 at Dunkin' Donuts. We had that, I brought it for my mom. Okay. It's $30. I shit you, it's freaking so expensive, Dunkin' Donuts. We just got 2 large hot coffees. I got a large vanilla colada. My wife got the large iced coffee. I got my daughter the frozen hot chocolate. I think I got my son like a bagel. I got him an everything bagel with butter. Then we got a dozen of donuts. I think it was like something like $30 altogether. I was like, altogether, it's crazy about some money, right? I think it was a little more actually. But anyway, so let's do the math. $140 at Chick-fil-A. Okay? This is all in one day. I want everyone to understand this. This is not 2 days. This is not 3. This is one single day, typically of what I spend on food, whether it's a restaurant or whether it's at home. Okay. $140 at Chick-fil-A, $100 barbecue, that's $240, and say $30 at Dunkin' Donuts. $270. Okay. So I'll tell you what. The haters keep saying I'm broke, I'm poor. Can one hater, this is what I want you to do. Any one of you could be Vladimir Putin, Detective Pikachu, Ball Breaker. Since $270 is very cheap, like Ball Breaker says he spends that on his breakfast. This was Ball Breaker said to me in his message, I spend $270 on breakfast. So then what do you figure then for lunch, for dinner? He's got to be going through about what? About $1,000, right? Would you say a day? Or at least what? $750? Okay. So Ball Breaker, make a video, okay? You don't have to say your real name. Say, hi, I'm Ball Breaker, okay? Show us that you're eating a $250 breakfast. Then show us you're eating a $250 lunch. And then show us you're eating a $250 dinner. So show us this, okay? But you won't do it. Zandy Savage is here. You won't do it. I thought you were already unsubbed, Zandy, but Zandy's back. The boys are back in town, yeah. But Zandy, what you don't understand is sometimes family things happen. Brother, did you see my mother's in rehab? Did you see this? I had to go. We had a long meeting. I had to see my mother's progress. My mother, thank God. God is good. She's doing well. They showed me everything. She was walking and she's able to bend. My mother wasn't able to walk. I had to spend hours. I spent hours at the rehab yesterday. You have to understand that I got my wife. I got to take care of her. Then my kids had to they had to go to the dentist. Listen, I can't give financial advice, GGD. I can't give financial advice, but here's what I will say to you. I can't tell you what to do, okay? You have to do your own due diligence if you feel gold is a good investment. I look back in the history of my life, okay, ever since I was a young kid, like a young gun like Chad Clifford. Here's the things that have never done bad for me. Now, I'm just telling you me. I'm not saying you. I'm saying me, okay? I have never done bad with gold. Never. I'm talking about when I say never, listen to me. And silver too, by the way. I never did bad with silver. Silver is just very hard to store. The problem is this, okay? I never looked at gold as an investment, if you want me to tell you the truth. I looked at it as a store of value. That's what I looked at gold as. See, because when you buy gold, there is a con, okay? You have to pay that premium at first. You understand? See, with stocks, you don't have to pay any premium. I mean, certain times they charge you, but most of the times nowadays, because of technology, everything's been free. Everything is free trading, but there's still certain ones. I don't know what platforms you use, but like Robinhood, they don't charge you, right? It's all free. It's a free trade. I don't use Robinhood. I use Fidelity. But anyway, getting back, when you buy gold, there is an initial surcharge. It could be anywhere between 50, 75, or even 100 plus, depending if you're dealing with a crook. If you're dealing with a crook, they will charge. I've saw in some cases people charge as high as $150. Okay. So the thing is, let's say spot, I'll give you an example, is $2,400, right? And you're buying a 1 ounce gold coin. You gotta figure that you're spending that surcharge. Now, God forbid you pay tax too. You go to war if you go to like friggin' what is it, Costco? If you go to Costco, you're paying tax too. Oh yes, they charge you tax. Okay. If you go to a gold store and they know you, I'm not gonna get into it, but sometimes you could avoid that. But anyway, not gonna you didn't hear that from me. I'm gonna say it's alleged. I'm gonna say it's all alleged, okay? What's up there, Rossi? But now the thing is that so if you're paying $150 surcharge for a 1 ounce gold coin, and then you're paying tax on top of that. Madon, minkia peppers. You'll be down for about 5 years on that. Because think about how much money you're spending up front. So I never really looked at gold. I never really looked at gold as an investment in terms of something to make money. I always looked at gold as a store of value. And the one time I went against myself, I've been buying gold since I'm a kid. The one time I went against myself was with AMC. That was the one time I had $250,000 saved. Okay, I had $250,000. I said to myself, I'm gonna do something ballsy. I said, AMC is gonna go. I pay $100,000. I'm gonna become John Bon Jovi. I'm gonna have like $300 million. I convinced myself in my mind. I said, F it. I'm taking a chance. Biggest mistake I ever made in my life. Biggest mistake I ever made in history of my whole existence on planet Earth was when I put money. The truth is, and I know you don't believe this, I never really did that bad in anything before. I used to own Bitcoin, and I actually made money on Bitcoin. Okay, I made money on Bitcoin. When Trump was the president, I was doing very well in the stock market. I was making money. I never really took such a major financial hit in my whole life, like I did with AMC. I got completely pulverized. I got completely destroyed with AMC. Destroyed. Now, I also don't think it was fair what happened. You could all argue with me, and you could all say whatever you want to say. I think it was rigged. I think we were set up. I think we were played. Okay? That's just how I feel. Okay, and the proof is in the pudding. Look at what's happening with AMC and GameStop. 4 years, nothing, right? 4 years, it's dead like a friggin' doorknob. It's dead, right? Then all of a sudden, you see GameStop run from 16 to 80, right? You see friggin' AMC run over $11 a share. How do you explain that shit? You get people like that idiot Marantz Rants, right? I'm pissed at Marantz because Marantz has been talking a lot of shit about me. I would gladly have a debate with him again. I would gladly have a debate with Marantz Rants. Marantz Rants acts like he knows what he's talking about. Marantz, he thinks this is fundamentals, this guy. Can you believe this? This friggin' meatball thinks that what happened to GameStop was all based on fundamentals. No. When a stock goes, listen to me, when a stock goes from 60 to 80 in a matter of 1 day, it is not fundamentals. And if you all think that, you are the dumbest, stupidest mother effers that have ever lived. If you really believe that, if you actually, you watch Marantz and you believe it's all a fundamental reason. No. There was shit going on behind closed doors. We don't know what it is. See, none of us really know what's happening with GameStop and AMC. We don't know. Here's the big question mark. Are there synthetic shares? And if so, how many synthetic shares are there? Some people have said billions. Some people have said trillions. Okay, we don't know. Adam Aron never opened up the books. He never hired West Christian. He never hired Share Intel. This is all a big mystery. The SEC doesn't do their effing job. Okay, they don't. They don't investigate to see if there's any naked shorting occurring. They don't do anything. Okay? No one does anything. It sucks. This is why it's another reason why I hate the stock market so much. Because of these effing dark pools. I hate it, man. I hate it. Okay. Zanny, look, I'm going to just tell you something right now, and I don't want you to get insulted. Okay, Zanny, how about we do this? Listen to me. How about we do this? And I'm offering you a real offer right now. No joke. All right, everybody listen to me very, very carefully. Okay, because this guy really pisses me off. Okay. Zanny, I have to prove to you that I lost my entire investment in AMC, on paper, at least. Okay, on paper. I have to prove I lost $250,000. Now, Zandy, name the bet. Let's do it right now. Let's make a bet. See, but you won't. I'm not effing kidding you. I want to take everything you got, Zandy. Listen to me, Zandy, because you're really pissing me off. You're really pissing me off that you have the balls that I'm the Apefather, that I held through all of this. You really pissed me off. So here's the bet. If I can prove to you on paper I lost $250,000 or more, I want your house, I want your portfolio, I want everything you got. I want your future earnings for the next 20 years. We're going to sign a contract. Now, if I lose, you name what you want. I'll give you my house. I'll give you my gold. I'll give you my cash. I'll give you everything you want. Anything you want, you got it. Anything. Okay? That's the bet. Okay? That you have the balls to question the Apefather. You have the effing balls, you piece of shit. You human trash. You're trash. Listen to me. You're trash because everybody else that's out there is fake, you stupid mother effer. Everybody else who's out there is fake. Commander 35 doesn't have a Ferrari. Commander 35 has a garbage bag as a door. Commander 35 has a garbage bag as a window, okay? Lou never owned AMC. I offered Lou $5,000 in cash. I said, Lou, let's meet, may he rest in peace. Let's meet at any entire restaurant. Okay, in New York City, I will pay for it. I said dinner. I said you can order a bottle of Cristal, Dom Perignon. I don't give a shit. It's on me. Okay, Lou, who would do that? Just to show that he had AMC. Just to show he had AMC. Okay, so you have the balls. You have the balls to question me. You have the balls to question me. Me, the Apefather. So there's your bet, brother. There's your bet. It's time to put your mouth where your friggin' balls are. I know that sounds a little weird. It's time. You want to talk shit, Zanny? Zanny, you want to talk shit? I want everything you got. You understand? Everything. I want your house. I want your portfolio. I want all your money. And by the way, I want your real name because it's most likely not Zadie Savage. I want government IDs. I want social security cards. I'm going to set this all up through my attorney. Okay? And we will make a friggin' $1 million bet. Zadie, stop talking shit. Okay? Stop talking shit, bro. Because you're talking shit to the wrong person. You want to go talk shit? Go talk shit to Commander 35. Commander 35 couldn't even take $4,000 out of the bank. Zed, he's got a Ferrari, right? He's got a Ferrari. He can't even take $4,000 out. Okay, remember that whole thing with Chad Clifford? I had 4,000. I showed it. I said, Commander 35, can you go take 4,000? He couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. Okay, so enough with your freaking bullshit. Whatever. See, it's people like Vladimir Puss. This is why I hate all of you people. You want me to tell you the truth? You know why I hate all of you people? Because all of you people it's very hard to be an entertainer. It's very hard to be an entertainer. I got lunatics like Detective Pikachu calling the SEC on me. He's a psychopath. He showed me. He's reported me. I didn't even do anything wrong. I did absolutely nothing wrong. The guy, Detective Pikachu, he puts pictures on X that he wants to kidnap my daughter. This guy should be in jail if you want to know the truth. He wants people to kidnap my mother, kidnap my daughter, okay? I go to the bar. I try to have a friendly friggin' live stream. You want to know why I don't do live streams, right, Zadie? I go to a bar. I do a live stream. I'm like, come on, guys. Give me a super chat. I'll do a shot. It's a joke. It's supposed to be a joke. I spend $9 on the shot. Someone gives me $1. They're like, Apefather, do a blowjob shot. It's for fun. I'm like, okay, I do the shot. Apefather, here's $1. I'm paying more for the shots. I'm paying $9, $10 for the shot. Someone's giving me $1 super chat. Apefather, do a shot and make his mark. I do it. Next thing I know, they call 5-0. Next thing I know, the police is in front of Fridays. They're like, yeah, how you doing? Are you Apefather? Yeah, come with me. And then they had to drive me home. I had to leave my car in the parking lot. See, you haters want to hurt me. This is what's going on with you people. This is why I don't tell you friggin' Ugats anymore. You understand? You people are out to hurt me. You people are out to try to get me in legal trouble. And you know what? I've learned my lesson. I learned my lesson. You cannot be trusted. None of you mother effers can be trusted. That's why I'll become Warren Buffett. You won't know nothing about me. I'll become richer than Warren Buffett. You won't. The only thing you're going to know about me, all right, is what you read in Forbes magazine. Listen to me. What you read in Forbes magazine, you'll know about me. That's it. Other than that, I ain't telling you nothing. I'm nobody, Vladimir. I have a family. Do you have a family, Vladimir? Vladimir, do you have children? I'm nobody, right? Do you have a wife? I'm just asking you, Vladimir. I mean, I don't think there's any woman stupid enough that would want to be with you. I don't think there's any woman, maybe a man. You might have luck with men, but not with women. Anyway, let me take a little break from getting angry here. Hey, Tommy, how you doing, brother? Tommy's Touch is in the house. I'm a Rainbow Cat. I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York. I live in the Jersey Shore now. Anyway. So getting back with gold and Bitcoin, I'll talk about all that, how my feelings on it. Gold to me is a real asset. All right. I'm going to just tell you guys how I feel. Now, understand I'm not a financial planner and I'm not here to give financial advice. I am an entertainer. I'm an entertainer. Okay. Gold is real to me. It's real. Real estate is real. That's why they call it real estate. Did you ever ask yourself why they call it real, like real estate? Okay. These are real assets. I'm going to tell you something how I feel about cryptocurrency. It's really not a real asset. It's digital. At any minute, something could happen. At any minute, something could happen where, the United States of America, I'll just give you an example, says the dollar's dead. We're going to have a digital currency. We're going to control it. The United States is going to control it. And then, yes, obviously the dollar will be finished at that point. As we know, the dollar is no longer backed by gold. Okay, so the dollar would be finished. It would be a digital currency. But guess what else would be finished? Bitcoin. Bitcoin would be finished if the United States ever did that. Now, I know there are certain countries already doing this. There are already certain countries that are banning Bitcoin, and they are creating a government currency. So for those reasons, and those, in terms of a digital currency, a government digital currency, for those reasons and those reasons alone, I will never, ever fully trust cryptocurrencies. That's just me. Now, if you're in it for a quick buck and you want to ride the waves, you can get it low and get out high, fine. But there are people who are literally, this is like their savings. Like Bitcoin is like they got everything in Bitcoin. El Salvador, the country, they got everything in Bitcoin. I'm just saying at some point you might all be shocked and this thing could go to zero. Okay, you might all be friggin' blown away. You know what I've learned in my life? Can I tell you what I've learned? Life is too effing short. Listen to me. Life is too short to put all your money in a risky venture. I only did it one time in my life. I did it with AMC. I will never, ever do it again. That's it. You hear me, all of you people? Okay. I will never do it again. It was a one-time mistake. I'm man enough to admit it. I effed up. I screwed up. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm not suing anybody. I am taking full accountability for my mistake. I was a friggin' moron, what I did. But it will never happen again. Now the Apefather, here's how I live. Okay? 90% of all of my money is in what I call real investments. Solid assets. Gold, silver. I mostly have gold though. Gold is very hard to store. Silver. Silver is very hard to store. I mostly have gold. Gold. Now, until something happens where the dollar is no longer worth anything, okay, I'll make moves. You know me, I'll make moves like in anticipation of it. But until then, I still feel cash is king. As of right now, I don't know what's going to happen in the next 5 to 10 years. Things could change in the next 5 to 10 years. As of today, cash is king. Cash is king as of right now. So until that changes, and you know something, I don't think the government would completely like screw us. I don't think so. Okay, like if you had like $1 million in cash, and let's say the government made an announcement saying that the dollar is dead, the dollar is finished, everything now is going to be a digital currency. I don't think they're going to just leave you hanging with your cash. They'll probably give you some kind of a way where you could convert your cash into a digital currency. I mean, there's no way that the government, the greatest country in the world, the United States of America, who's been dealing with cash forever, right? We've been dealing with cash forever, is suddenly going to tell you, like how all these psychopaths say, that the dollar is worthless, it's worth nothing, and if you have it, you might as well use it for firewood. You might as well use it for fire paper. It's never going to happen. I didn't say cash is an investment. Oh my God. Once again, these people are putting. I just spent the whole live stream explaining to you that I don't feel gold is an investment either. I said, I don't invest in gold as an investment. I don't invest as cash in an investment. It's a store of value. You mother effers like putting words in my mouth. This is what all of you people do. You like putting words in my mouth. I never said, you want to know what I feel the greatest investment is? Real estate. Okay? Real estate. Every single house I have ever owned, and I've owned multiple houses, every house my father ever owned made a ton of effing money. Made a ton of money. But you have to understand something. Shit sometimes happens in life. There's real estate crashes. There's stock market crashes. There is definitely, no doubt, crypto friggin' currency crashes. No question about that. So that's why I like gold. Okay, because it's not so much that it's an investment, but it's a hedge. It's a hedge against these crashes, against inflation. Okay, like I'll give you an example. You want to hear a real life example? When the coronavirus hit, okay, everything shut down. The casinos shut down, every local business shut down. Everything was a disaster. The stock market crashed, everything was finished. Okay. I had gold. Okay. I still have a lot of gold, but I'm saying I had gold then, I have gold now. I was able to turn to gold. I had 50, I took a small amount. I took 50,000. I converted it into cash. When everybody was struggling, everybody was starving. I saw people on food lines. There were people on food lines. I was living like a king. Why was I living like a king? Because I had gold. Okay. Let me read this. So basically, even though real estate and store into gold and cash and live off of it. Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't read what you were saying correctly. That is exactly correct. GGD, correct. Real estate is what I consider to get passive income. That what you just said is exactly correct. Real estate is what I consider to get passive income. Real estate is what I consider the real true investments, okay, that will appreciate in value. Real estate, you can write off depreciation on taxes. There is so many benefits to having real estate. Yes. So real estate is where you earn, but gold and cash is, like you said, it's a store of value. Now, like I said, if sometime down the line the government says to us, that cash is now worthless, I'm sure the government is not going to screw us, the United States of America. They'll probably give us some kind of a way where we could convert cash into digital currencies, okay? But I'm not really worried about that right now. I have cash, I have gold, and yes, I don't consider it, and I want to repeat this, I don't consider it an investment because right off the bat, listen, if you buy gold, I just said this earlier in the live stream, you got to spend all this money for a premium to buy it. There are some dealers that will charge you $50. There are some dealers that will charge you $100. There are some dealers that will even charge you $150 or more. Those are the deals, by the way. You should really only pay $50. $50 is the max you should be paying. If you're paying like $150, you're a friggin' idiot. Okay, you're a friggin' idiot. All right. And these people know it too. They're just they're trying to get suckers. They're trying to get people who are dumb. There are some people that might even charge you more. They'll charge you $200, $300, okay, over spot. Okay. So don't be an idiot. Um, you want to talk about AMC's future? You know, I still feel the same way today, okay, that I felt a long time ago. We need Adam Aaron out. Okay. We need the board of directors out, and we need apes to take over. See, that's kind of like in a way what Roaring Kitty was trying to do. Roaring Kitty obviously has the fazuls, he has the money, but that's what kind of Roaring Kitty was trying to do. He was trying to make his own moves to get onto the board of directors, but so far Ryan Cohen kind of gave him the cold shoulder. We'll see what happens with that. But I still feel the same way today that I felt a long time ago. We need Adam Aaron out. We need the AMC board of directors out, and we need someone like me. We need someone like me to take over. Okay, so I took over AMC and become a monster success. I don't want to keep saying the same shit, but it's just Adam Aaron is an idiot. Look, AMC has something going for it. It has a brand name. It's the most recognized brand, I think, in the world. I really believe this. You could go to anybody. If you say, you ever hear of AMC movie theaters, they're all going to say yes. It's the largest movie theater corporation in the world. But what does this guy focus on? He focuses on popcorn. You understand? He focuses on movies. Look, I love going to movie theaters, but we all have to face the facts. Movie theaters is a thing of the past. I'm sorry to say it. Streaming, you got all this modern technology. Movie theaters are a thing of the past. Now, don't get me wrong. Of course, there's always going to be the people who love going to movie theaters because you want to get that experience. You want to get the experience sitting with strangers, seeing the big movie theater screen, hearing the surround sound, eating popcorn. I understand all of that, but it's a thing of the past. Remember, like drive-in movie theaters, beautiful thing, but it's a thing of the past. Okay, so the problem is, Anna needs to go. That's it. And if he doesn't go, and if things remain the same, you want to know all AMC has going for it. You want to know the truth? GameStop. That's it. There is some kind of a connection. Listen to me. There is some kind of a connection between AMC and GameStop. I call them brothers in arms, or you could also call them sisters in arms. Gabby and Amy. So there's something going on. Do you notice how they run together? Do you notice how they fall together? Okay. So for those reasons and those reasons alone, AMC's future relies on GameStop. GameStop has another run, AMC is going to follow. That's it. Some analysts feel that Adam Aaron, if he continues doing what he's doing, if he continues lowering the debt, if he continues doing well at the box office, making more money with concessions, a lot of people actually feel, but we're not talking like anytime soon. We're talking like 5 years from now that AMC will go back to its all-time high. We'll go back to like 75, $80. I think that's probably a possibility, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. If you're looking for anything soon, it's going to be these mysterious runs that are happening for whatever the reason is. Some people feel that the hedge funds are closing some of their positions, they're covering, whatever. I don't know. I'll say it's alleged. I don't know what's happening, but these mysterious runs, yes, can happen at any time. These mysterious runs can happen at any time, where you could see GameStop have another tremendous run and AMC is going to take a piggyback ride. Anyway, let me read. How long have you saved up to purchase your first property? Um, you know, this is what the truth is, okay? The truth is I do a lot of I take from Peter and I pay Paul. This is what I do. Here's what works for me. Again, I am not telling you to do what I do. Okay? I am not telling you to do what I do. I like to buy gold. You understand? Because it's easy for me. I like to buy gold. You don't only have to buy a 1 ounce, gold coin. You can buy smaller increments. You could buy, a half, you could buy a quarter, you could buy a tenth. You could buy. So this is the thing. I like to like buy gold, and that's what I did the first time, and then I'll convert it into real estate. See, I do a lot of converting shit with my life. Sometimes I'll buy silver, like here's an example, right? I'll buy silver and I'll wait till I have 100 ounces of silver. Now I don't want to store silver. So what I'll do is I'll convert the 100 ounces of silver into a 1 ounce gold coin, like an American Eagle. And I also do the same thing with real estate. You follow me? I buy gold, and then at some point I convert it into real estate. I try, yes, I have cash, but I have to be honest with you, it's very hard to keep cash because it's very tempting to want to spend it. Now, I happen to be very disciplined. What I do is this: I have a technique. I have a safe deposit box, but it's not near me. It's not near where I live. If you have a safe, this is what I've learned in my past experience. If you have a safe deposit box that you can get to very easy and very simple, you're going to spend all your money. So what I do is I purposely and intentionally keep my money in a safe deposit box that's not close to my house. That's that. In other words, it would be a pain in the ass. It would be a pain in the ass for me to get there. See, that's how I save. Because I'll be honest with you. If you give me cash in my pocket, I'm going to spend it. If you give me cash in my bank account and I see it's in my bank account, I see it's available, I'm going to withdraw it and I'm going to spend it. So the only thing that works for me is to take gold, take cash, and keep it far away from me. Keep it in a place where it is a major inconvenience for me to get to it. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm Back to the Future. I'm sorry, I wasn't reading your. The petrodollar agreement since 1974 ended with Saudi Arabian countries on June 8, 2024 for oil trading with other countries. Yes, there's a lot of opportunities out there to make some money, man. There's a lot of opportunity. Listen, Ryan Cohen's going to do what he wants to do. It really makes no difference what I feel. You know what I mean? Listen, I got to do what's best for my brand. You know, I actually think that GameStop, if you really want me to be honest with you, games are kind of like, everything's digital now. Don't you agree? Don't you agree that games are like my kids do it all the time? My son comes to me, he's like, Dad, I want to download this new game. So I say to myself, there's really no point to have these stores anymore, don't you think? Like GameStop, like why does he have all these stores? Where it's once again, that's a thing of the past too. You know what I mean? That's a thing of the past. So I mean, listen, he's gonna do whatever he wants to do, right? But see, if me, I like to focus on the future. That's the thing. I'm a guy who likes to focus on the future. And a lot of times people misunderstand when I say like casinos and shit. A lot of times I'm talking about like online casinos. But you see, the thing is, why it's good to have real estate too is because you need to build a brand. See, you know what I love about Trump? You know what I love about him and I respect a lot is that he's the greatest PR man in the world and he knows how to build a brand. And a lot of the things that he does, people think it's because he wants to live like a billionaire. And no, a lot of the things he does is because of branding. You understand? Like that big plane he's got. That became a big billboard for him. That became a big friggin' way to advertise the Trump brand. Like he goes to all his rallies and you see that big plane in the back, Trump. So that's his thing. He knows how to brand himself. And that's the thing. If you don't have a brand, then an online casino is worth nothing. You have to try to understand this. Like me and you could open up an online casino today. We could call it Monkeys and the Apes or whatever, right? Absolutely nobody will go to this. It'll be a complete waste of time. It won't make any money. It'll be a complete, utter waste of time. So that's why you have to focus on the future, but you also have to focus on how can I build a brand? That's really the first step. How can I build a brand? And that's where real estate comes in. See, the Apefather brand has everything to do with real estate. You're going to see it's all going to happen very soon. Trust me, this is not going to be too much longer. You're going to start seeing multi businesses, but it's all going to be owned from real estate. It's all going to be owned from real estate. It could be Apefather Pizzeria, Apefather Burgers, hot dogs, steaks. It's about building the brand. Now, here's the thing. Once you build a brand, the sky is the limit. Now you could get involved in AI. Now you could get involved in electric, vehicles. You could go, but you see, same thing happened with BMW. I said, BMW had a great brand. Everybody knows it. Now they're switching it to electric. You see what I'm trying to say? It's easy to do all that stuff when you have a brand. But you see a lot of these new electric car companies, they don't do well because they don't have the brand. People don't realize the first step is a brand name. That's what you got to focus on, a brand name. Okay? No, but you understand when you say our economy is on the brink of catastrophe. Let's get Trump in, okay? Let's get Trump in. You're so worried about that? Okay, let's get Trump in. Again, I'm not giving political advice. I'm not giving political advice. I'm not giving stock advice. But I love it when people say all of that. Well, we need Trump back. Okay, that's why we need Trump. If I was on the AMC board of directors or if I was the AMC CEO, I would focus on making a lot of cash. And obviously, Zaddy, movies are not doing it. Okay? Concessions are not doing it. Paying off debt is not doing it. Okay, what I would be focusing on is getting an AMC Las Vegas casino. If you're asking my opinion, I'll tell you. If I was the CEO of AMC, I would be focusing on going into, and also online casinos. Also, because AMC would work because it has the brand. Even an online casino. I bet you an online casino would make more money than every movie theater that they friggin' have. Okay, so that's what I would be doing. I would be focusing on cash cows. Well, let's have this conversation in November. I say that to the haters all the time. The haters always say to me, they say, DJT is down, Apefather. This is what they always say to me. DJT is down. I'm like, let's have this conversation November 5th. That's what I tell them all the time, D-Pen. I say, yeah, it's down right now. Let's have this conversation November 5th. But guys, I do have to run. Come on, this was a long live stream. This is about an hour. I'll finish up in an hour. Let's do a little Trump song here, baby. This is the Trump victory song. I'll do this real quick because we need Trump back, baby. I wrote this song. It's the Trump victory song. That's the Trump V for Victory song, baby. Take it easy, Dan1220. God bless you, brother. God bless you. Back to the Future. Thoughts on missing in action, Dale? I think that Dale's still in his baby pool. I think Dale is still buying that fish sandwich and cannot get a meal at McDonald's, but he breaks my balls. What are you going to do? That's what I think about Dale. Let's do a song for Dale. Are you ready? I watch Apefather every day, eating like a king. You know, when I go to Burger King or McDonald's, I feel like a queen. I can't order a meal. I'm always looking for an online deal. I hope I could just get a free fries. Once in a while I'm surprised. And now McDonald's offering a $5 meal. Oh, but I still can't afford it. I'm hoping Apefather will give me some money, so I'm willing to dance. I'm willing to dance like a cowboy. Oh, put on a little Kid Rock. Maybe Apefather's mother will throw me a few $100 bills so I can survive for a while. They call me missing in action, Dale. You know that I have a tail. Oh, just like the doggy that I walk. $20 a week, my allowance. That's all I can talk. Oh! Missing in Action Dale song. Guantanamera. Okay, for Lou. Guantanamera. You see your Guantanamera. Guantanamera. You see your Guantanamera. Is Lou really gone? Still there's no record online. Is Lou in the witness protection program? No one really knows it. We're going out of our minds. Lou said XRP will go to infinity, but it can't go past $1 single. Lou said I gotta run away because all my predictions are wrong. Lou said GTII will go high to the sky, but it went down to the bottom of the ocean, and Lou might be in the ocean too. Come on, Lou, Guantanamera. You see your Guantanamera. Guantanamera. You see your Guantanamera. Anyway, rest in peace, Lou. I'm just breaking your balls. Rest in peace, Lou. God bless. I'm mean, right? I should do something nice for Lou, right? All right, let's do something nice for Lou. Come on, let's do that. Let's be nice for Lou. Lou never called stocks right, but you know where he was out of sight. Lou was a great storyteller. Luna Bella. Lou talked about Benito. Lou talked about all those tough guys in the hood. Lou understood how to be a great entertainer after all. I said I called him Walt Disney Lou because he had great stories to tell. Even Apefather would watch Lou for the stories that he'd tell, and I was entertained. I don't know. I'm trying to be nice, but I can't really be nice. He was a great storyteller. Lou was a great storyteller. All right, what are you going to do? My cross needs replacement. There's a beautiful cross here. What are you talking about? Beautiful. That's a beautiful cross. What are you talking about? This is the real like Godfather cross here. Everywhere I go, people compliment this, okay? Godfather cross. I don't know. What should I end with? Maybe I end with one of Apefather's songs. I'm like, no, please, no, no. I'm going to end with a song where I was trying to sound like Bon Jovi, okay? Runaway, baby. This is going to become a famous song one day, okay? Remember it. Now it's time for the Apefather to run away. V for victory. God bless. Everything I said in this live stream has not been financial advice. I am not a financial planner, but I am the greatest entertainer who's ever lived on planet Earth in the entire universe. The one, the only Apefather in the house, baby, on the piano, rocking and rolling. Oh, take care, brush your hair. See you, hate to be you. V for victory. Not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice, but I'm the greatest entertainer in the world and the universe. Apefather out.